to Rimworld. We are back with our wonderful colony. I have a Cass. He was meowing and pawing at my leg for attention as I was about to start this. Cass, do you want to say hello to everyone? No? Okay. You wanted attention, and I'm giving you attention, and you've now wandered away. Cool. Thanks, Cass. We are back. We are back with our wonderful colony. Yeah, last time out, we got the tanks working. There was a small incident. Then we realised food is running a bit scarce. There was a small problem with a reactor. It was a little bit of a problem. We had a small scare with I think it's called a scare with the reactors. It kind of messed up a bunch of our crops, which is not ideal. Food has become a small concern. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say it's a massive, massive concern just yet. We've got 1,400 meals, right? It's not a massive concern, but with a colony of this size, if something goes wrong, if you don't get on top of it very quickly, you're suddenly going to have a massive problem. Hence why I am trying to immediately get on top of the problems that are striking us down. So, yeah. Picard. Why? Why have you moved back down there? Oh, did you maybe break up with someone? Okay, that might make sense. That's the only sense I can make of it. You may have broken up with someone and ended up down there. Bloody people. Picard does want to be the starship captain, but you're not going to be. Go to your normal bedroom. No one sleeps in the ship until we fly. Composite Bow has drawn some doodles in the ship. But, you know, fair enough. Oh, dear. Climber, thank you very much for the donations, in fact. So, as representative of the Rimworld Colonists Union Local 420, I have a complaint to make. Last stream I was locked for a whole day in the tank of death. I would have starved to death. But luckily there was some food. Poor alien invader was not so lucky. Yeah, that one unfortunately did happen. Alien died being essentially trapped in a tank. The game failed to notify me that there was a problem going on with anybody in a tank. I thought they'd already got out of them. I think I misclicked on the person and they didn't get out of the tank. And there was no information that they were in trouble until they just died. So, yeah, not ideal. That was a problem, which we apologise for. But we will try and make sure it doesn't happen again. Sweet the bits saying, don't forget my revolving door of lovers. Of course. How could we forget the most... I say bizarre, maybe not bizarre is the right word, but the most dramatic. You have been the most dramatic of characters. You have been the most dramatic of characters, having been with both Pauls, and you have a child. It's been all over the place. So I wonder what today might bring for you. I'm trying to find where your character is on the list, the very, very, very alarmingly long list of people. There we go. You are in the quarry. What are your chances? Oh, apparently none with anybody. Interesting. The two Pauls, funnily enough, don't like you. Well, we will see how this all pans out today. Tonight we pray the tanks don't be talking with... I mean, we hope the tank... I think we've fixed the tanks. Maybe. We will see. It's live stream time on Rimworld. As you watch to see what good things and bad happen to the colony. You may witness James May flirts with another colonist. It is possible. It is possible. Has learnt the art of the handbrake turn. The Pauls get jilted again. Also possible. They have not had a great time. And who's holding that party that lured in what fray? Do we have anyone engaged? I don't know if we have anyone engaged. There's always a chance. There is always a chance. But we will see. Noodlebrain, thank you very much for the donation. Say Monsoir, Alex in chat. After last week, I hope for no telenovela shenanigans or tank problems. Ideal, yes. That would be ideal. I mean, the telenovela stuff I can deal with okay. Less tank shenanigans would be good. Yeah, food. Food is something that we are going to... I think actually food is something that I'm going to make priority number 1 right now. If we go to there, the great thing about building here is that at least we can get some power from there. Yeah, we can kind of build into here with plenty of space. I mean, the map, when I say the map, we are actually filling the map up quite a lot. This is a huge base. Up here's no real good, well, it's not so good for farming because like, it's a slither of land, and I want a big chunk that we can farm in. So that's hence why we've gone down here. Sergio Turbo. Oh no, you absolute. Okay. Good news, bad news situation. The good news is it's not hit our base. Really. Some of them are in here with these turrets. It's not ideal. Alright. Everybody in area 1? I'm going to go with yes. Don't think we have anyone outside of area. If we don't know whether they'll get in here quick enough. We will see. We will see. Everybody inside. Sorry, I will continue reading donations and stuff in a minute. We have got to, first of all, make sure everybody gets inside. Right. Now, the airlock system here isn't too much of a problem because we have got these interior doors as well that will hold. The bugs that are in this bit here are a problem, but I can't really fix that. Everyone is going to get inside safely. Yeah, we could shut this door, I guess. We don't really have any need to. I'm rather likely to chase after these people, because I think these people are going to get inside before the bugs even get to them regardless. So that's okay. Right. In fact, I think Harlequin was asking about Kasumi. Kasumi, how are you doing? You're doing well. You're about to go drive a tank. Are you high on... No, okay, your tolerance is fine. You're not high on it. We will go... Dyson, are you a good... Dyson's more of a melee. Alien Mark II. Probably not going to want to go in the tank. Not Lado. Terrible shot. Tommy. Oh, you've got the big gun. You've got the best gun for dealing with stuff at range. Paul probably doesn't care much about if things go wrong, so you can get in the tank. There's so many bugs, we are probably going to have to squash some with a tank. Caleb, prepare the defences. Climber, Union or not, get the big machine gun and go and prepare the defences. Jet is tired. That's not great. Dylan, you're awake. Get down there to defend. Belisarius, no billiards for you, I'm sorry. Prepare to shoot. Now, I'm hoping these turrets bugs are tough. Annoyingly so. Although they are going to largely wipe themselves out. Which is okay. I don't know where these bugs are going. Particularly. Killbox is about to come into action here. Which is fine. Who is there? Kirk. Get up on the defences. You are one of the Marines, so you will help defend this base. There is a freaked out rhino currently running around. Sweet Sunny D... No, look, you are You are 6 years old. I'm not giving you a melee weapon. It's as simple as that. Ah, they're trying to path their way in here. That's fine. We will just shut these doors down. Which is fine. For a second I thought that was a bug that had got in. Just a snake. Nothing to worry about, folks. Right. Fire up. I will admit it does not exactly sound the most intimidating of engines in this. However, we know how powerful the Bradley can be. The bugs down here have all died, which is what we want to see. God, the bugs in the Killbox are not getting far. It is brutal down here. It really is. They have just breached the first line of shotgun turrets, which is honestly... it's not that much of a problem. Chris just says, yeah, the tank sounds like a diesel Golf. It really does not sound like a powerful enough engine to be running however many tons of tank that is, or infantry fighting vehicle. I know it's not an actual tank. It's close enough, basically. Tommy's really the only one taking pot shots. They're not getting close enough to cause problems for us. That's gone. Right, let's head a rat. Gadrius, what are you doing? Oh, Gadrius is about to get themselves killed. I'm glad we've got a tank down here to try and protect them. Oh my good lord. Gadrius, you're an idiot. Gadrius has lost their mind. We may sacrifice some turrets to make sure. Gadrius, I think, is going to survive. Erraticus, you have a gun. I guess get up there somewhere and help shoot if somebody gets close to getting through. Oh, we should probably... actually, no, I was going to say we should keep some melee fighters close down here, but if things explode, I don't want melee fighters in range. Unfortunately, I can't shout at Gadrius to get in the tank. I don't think... Alright, I think everything else is in the Killbox. So the Killbox is working as intended. I don't actually know if the tank can get up here. Can the tank get up here? Oh, that's good to know. Tank, maybe... Okay, well, Gadrius has sorted their crap out right now. Wow, that tank has done some work. At the end of the day, I guess that the tank, it has... Oh, well, it hit a barbed wire. Okay. You know what? I'm impressed. I'm impressed. The Killbox, really effective against that. The tank wasn't even needed. It did help make sure Gadrius was safe, although I think they were going to be fine anyway. I think the tank was irrelevant in that one. But yeah, the Killbox did its job astonishingly well. There was nothing breached the halfway mark in that. And honestly, what more could you ask for? Like, at that point, nothing... But I say, what more could you argue? You'd ask for everything killed here. But with the amount of bugs that were pouring in there, that was impressive. So, yeah. Noodlebrain, you are right. In theory, we could maybe send people with bad shooting out to pop these. The reason I'm not is the last thing I want to do is have people be unhappy, like, be faffing around, taking forever, and bugs spawn and people get killed. So we are just going to use the earth-shattering power of the of the Bradley and make sure that everything is mopped up efficiently, shall we say. Right. Anyway, I was still reading stuff. Sergio Turbo, thank you very much for the subscription for the 12th month. There are some wool allures. I will read them. I promise. Actually, Jesus. Scrub who chases waterfalls. Thank you so much for your incredible generosity. A big wool alert to you. So Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Indeed. Indeed. To I say a little bit early. And it's December. You know, it's fair. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed for your generosity, as we are just here popping bug infested chunks of spaceship. Not the most pleasant job. We're just the janitor, only we use a tank. I mean, it's quite cool. If I was going to have to be a janitor, I would want to use a tank to do. Apparently I'm hiding in my room because I was tired. Why was I... What were you doing? Why is there a gun in there as well? Who just dropped an RPK? Well, there must have been a fight. I feel like my character got stuck doing a job and just didn't stop doing it. Which is... bizarre. And yes, Noodle Brain, you are right. That is basically what my life is. I hide in my room all day. No, I have a dog, which means I have to go out a bit. I can't hide in my room all day. That's the main reason to have a dog. And I have a Mally, so you know you gotta go out a fair bit with that one. I have a chill Mally, admittedly, which is nice, but even still, can't hide in room all day as much as I would like. I joke, but there we go. I think that is all bug hives destroyed. I forgot about the Militors. 104 Militors in a pile, and they were stupid. They sent like 200 Militors at me, and well, funnily enough, we dealt with them pretty effectively. Okay, well, you left me a bunch of... I'm almost not worried about the steel. I got so much of the damn stuff. Right, tank. Let's go back. Sorry, it's 222 Militors. There we go. So many Militors ran at us. We did unrestrict everyone. Fantastic. Right, we shall return to base. As Calgor has said, as people have reminded me, I will not let the people starve in the tank this time. Tank? Did I not? Oh, I thought I told you to park in here. There we go. Right. Okay. Tank is inside. Door is shut. Kasumi is out of the tank. Paul is out of the tank. Did you not want to eat the meals that were in the tank? I know. No, you didn't. Ah, right. I know what happened. Okay. So I thought, and I was wrong, because there's no sign of this degrading in here, like no sign of it going off in the menus. I thought it would not degrade in the tank, and I was wrong. They do still go off in the tank. That's quite important. Right, so we're going to have to make package survival mode. It's fine. It's fine. I now know what I need to do. But yeah. Right, if we do this, do until we have... let's just do 200. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. I thought they didn't go off. I was thinking, because it didn't say, I was hoping I was exploiting a little bug, essentially, or an interaction that wasn't expected, but no, it does still work that way. Damn and blast. Right. Oh, Cora's just chilling in the spaceship. As you do. Why someone dropped a meal? Don't know. I digress. Sorry, I will go back to reading stuff. Sergio Turbo was asking how they were doing. Where be Oh, I was trying to find people in my list of so many people. She said, "Weren't you a robot?" I think you are the robot. Maybe you're a robot. Maybe you're a robot rather than. Oh, no, put those where I wanted them to be. Yeah, you are the little buildy robot. Has done some good things. Has actually really helped us with a bunch of stuff. So we will deconstruct that. Yes, it does make sense. Your robot. Sorry, I didn't read the message. I was not paying attention. This is resubscription routine executed, resubscribed, query, in-game unit status check. You are doing good. You are doing good. You are not getting killed regularly like Absol did. So win-win, essentially. Yeah. Always good. Always good when the robots are working. There is a rhino currently wandering around here. Let's just open that door. Just realised I've opened everything up and I never checked to see where... There were mechs on the way around here, bugs on the way around here, and I'm guessing they bailed on that plan. I never actually checked to see where they repathed to. I mean, I zoom out here because I can use this overview to see if there's anything red to worry about, but yeah, I never properly checked. Probably should have done that. Followed where they went. I got too distracted, but alas. Climber, thank you very much for the donation. Saying we demand better working conditions and a guarantee that I don't ever have to get into any of the tanks, and if our conditions are not met, we will go on strike. That means no mining, quarrying, cooking, crafting, war criming, or getting in social fights. I mean, if you're not going to get in social fights, that's tempting. You can't promise that last part, because I know what you lot are like. You absolutely will get into social fights constantly, but we will see. No, I will try and I'll do my best to make sure no one gets trapped in a tank. That is, we do not want a repeat of that one whatsoever. Chris, thank you very much for the donation. Saying so more little niggles with the MG for those that Sunday we were talking about it. Chris has a new car and an MG ZT. ZT, I think it is. And said everything was working fine with it, but it's not true. So things that are not working with the MG. The boot doesn't open or close sometimes. The rev counter and temperature gauge sometimes go to sleep. The keys fall out of the fob. I have no cup holders in the front, and sometimes thinks the bonnet and boot is open. Definitely no problems whatsoever. Oh, welcome to MG/Rover ownership. It's funny because it could happen to any of us, but it's happening to Chris now. Yeah. It's not the worst. The rev counter and temperature gauge going to sleep's not ideal. The boot the boot not closing properly also not ideal, particularly. But yeah. There's a bug there that's technically alive, but surely it's going to die. But yeah, good old. Yeah, well, hopefully it doesn't give you too much grief. Hyper is going to be kept very busy trying to keep that car going, I think. Squirrel, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 16th month. A road car salute to you from chat. Saying evening, Alex, in chat. Hope all is well. In good news, I'm out of the broken Fiat Club now. Hey! Now that I've fixed the... Oh, sorry, the broken flat club. Now I've fixed the boiler. Well, that is very good news. That is very, very good news indeed. Can we get a check on the penguins, please? Finally, did you know you can wear an upside-down canoe as a hat? It's cap-sized. Oh, you're going to get a boo from me. You're going to get a boo from chat. We can check on the penguins. How are our penguins doing? I don't think my wonderful little plan has worked. I say wonderful plan. The plan was to have, the normal penguin, Pingu here, and the rockhopper penguin might have been able to, but they can't. We can't breed penguins. We're going to have to find another rockhopper, I'm afraid, Squirrel. We need another of your species. I was hoping. Because the dogs can kind of crossbreed and everything, but no, penguins doesn't work. We're going to do a... I feel like this colony is not the ideal penguin location, but they seem to be happy and doing well here. Caleb made the bit saying the children yearn for the swords. No child here is going to have a bloody lightsaber, or it probably would be a lightsaber, let's face it, because that is our weapon of choice, if you will. God damn it. Climber, thank you for the donation. Saying, okay, machine gun duty is fine as long as we all agree I get paid double overtime during all raids, mech attacks, and bug invasions. At this point, you're going to get locked in the panic room that is an empty field and just see how... We'll do the Sims treatment. I'll just put you in a pool and take away the ladder. No, I'm not going to do that to the colonists. We're not going to do that. Tommy, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hello, Alex. All good tonight? Indeed it is. I'm back from 2 weeks holiday. Well, to say lucky for some. Hope you had a good time and everything. Glad to catch you on the live. Been watching back last streams, of course. Good to see my character still doing well. To the panic stations, shoot all the bugs. Indeed, we have managed to deal with those bugs pretty well. Like, they took out 2 turrets. One was a little bit of a more valuable turret, but nothing major here. Yeah, everything. Oh wait, you've got to unrestrict the 2 that were in the tank. They don't auto do it afterwards. But yeah, honestly, pretty well recovered from everything and well dealt with. Caleb, thank you for the bit. Same requesting a romance check for Caleb, Picard, Kirk, McCoy, and Janeway. Wow, I have a lot of characters. There are a lot of characters here. We've had a relatively small number of deaths, which is great. Let's have a look. Romance chances for Caleb, none. For Picard, basically none. For Kirk, let's have a look at you. It is not very good. I mean, it's the best we've seen so far. Now, the next one was McCoy. Where did McCoy end up? Reavers. Oh dear. How on earth have you gone down? Oh, because you're a wimp. Okay, like the littlest of pain has put you down. Someone will come rescue you, or just walk past you. Kangaroo. Maybe go rescue Reaver while you're here. I mean, I know a German Shepherd can do it, but yeah, maybe you should go and grab them. Right, I digress. Where are the people that we need? There is McCoy. Romance chances are not the worst. They're not very good, but they're not great. And Janeway joined us. Actually, it doesn't matter what point they joined us, because they are organised by how good they are at the various... Janeway's a soldier, right. You don't have a gun yet. Need to change that. Whoa! 97%! I've never seen... I mean, I don't think I've ever seen higher than 40... Like, that's really high for our characters. Holy crap! That's ridiculous. Who do we want... I mean, I almost want to let them do it themselves and figure it out, but... Why is that stuff... Oh, well, that's why that stuff's so high. I was wondering why. There's your answer. That is quite impressive. If we have a look, because we can do the cosmetic surgery to a lot of people. We have done to a lot of people. But, yeah, does that make... Not necessarily, although... No one likes... Why does no one like Ogier? Possibly because they're a oyster. And people are weird. Actually, no one likes Ogier. It's really weird. Why do they not? Ogier, why did you sleep on the ground? You know there are beds, right? I'm not sure. Maybe. Hold on. Well, all the bedrooms should be in the safe zone. Don't know. Don't know on that one. But I have digressed. So yeah, I mean, Janeway has the pick of the lot. Like, with so many good options, I kind of want to let them. In fact, literally everybody likes Janeway. There are a few people Janeway doesn't like, including Ogier. Well, actually, why did they? Disfigured. Oh, Ogier went berserk, that's why. That makes sense. Sure. Doesn't like Picard, physically unsightly, because they don't like the wasters, which is a bit of a shame. Viking's also a waster, I think. Spock binged on food, how wasteful. I love that's a -10. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. I have unblocked the road. The road is clear for either people passing through or, whatever. I haven't done is open the airlock system down here. Not that it's a big deal, but yeah. As I said, Scruffy Jason Waterfalls, thank you so much for your incredible generosity. Whenever we get the next character, they shall be named after you. Drake, same requesting the pools get grenades. Nope. To deal with the heartache of their romance to sweet death. Nope. Nothing like using them to chuck in a pond for some quick fishing. No. No grenades for pool. Those are the rules. In fact, no grenades for anybody, mostly. But definitely no grenades for pool. Alright. Now, Ogier and Janeway do need guns, which we will sort out in the morning. Don't let me forget. Caleb, thank you for the bits. Saying clearly the colony are all Voyager fans. Apparently so. Apparently so. Drake, thank you for the bits. So Paul is a Trekkie. Let the romance commence. And then an hour later in the stream, welcome Heartbreak. We're gonna let's see what happens. I'm gonna let's see what happens on that one because I'm curious to see how it goes and yeah, as I said, never ever seen that many really strong possibilities. Firebird, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 22nd month. A Roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed for the. Well, it's been half an hour, and Viking derided Alien Mark II's brother's voice. No one really likes Alien Mark II either, I'm afraid. Really, Viking really doesn't like them. I wonder if, what, Alien, we're going to experiment on you. Oh, wait, you're going to bed. Never mind. We'll experiment on you in the morning. Actually, Alien, you'll probably go to the hospital, right? I have a plan. Ish. What if? So the Wasters, people are weird about the Wasters. They don't really like the Wasters, which is a shame. What if we did the cosmetic surgery to them? Would that stop them from being counted as unsightly, or does the waster part override the rest of it? Is basically what I'm pondering. You get an RPK because they're good. I don't know, and that is what we are going to experiment with. I forgot you had so much going on. It's fine. Increase beauty. Go. We have so many resources. We can do that and not worry about it. It was our old solutions to actually both. Oh, Viking. We have a lot of wasters in this colony. Right, Viking. Let's go do the same to you. And see, because, yeah, the wasters are... It's a little bit of a shame. But let's do it. Janeway is doing... Are you a good doctor? No. Janeway, I have questions. Why are you on medical stuff? No. No. You have to actually be good at doctoring to be doing medical stuff. Oh, I think I know why. I think I meant to put that on 1, and I should have misclicked that. So there we go. Data's also on doctoring for no good reason. Teresa is fine. Yeah, I mean the rest of these are fine. It's not about like some of these were like 4 or so skills. I'm not the worst, but there's no reason to have them do it when there are much better doctors out there. So yeah. It's fine. Sorry, I digress. Firebird. Yes, thank you for the resubscription thing. I'm back from Ecuador and Spain after 2 weeks. Everyone's been on holiday, apparently. That place is unreal, and Spain is nice. How are all my characters? Do they have partners? Because I can't remember. Belisarius, Firebird, Gordon, Nokia Sphere, and Hammond. Also, how are you and the pets? Well, I'm glad to hear. First of all, you had fun. Been to Spain. Definitely not been to Ecuador. No, I've not been to Spain. I said I've not been to Spain itself. I've been to Canary Islands, and they're Spanish controlled, territory or whatever, but they're just tourist islands basically. How are your characters doing? Belisarius, I think, is still with Sakura and has been for a long time. He's married to Sakura. Everything is good. You're doing pretty well. You've got some bionics going on, but as does half the colony. Pretty sure Firebird is doing fine. Synthetic heart. Why is your clothes dodgy? What do you need? New gloves. Oh, no one has to take off the gloves. Bloody hell. Otherwise fine. Now, Gordon, did they get married? Are they engaged finally with Golden Piggy? I think they did. They did finally get engaged with Golden Piggy after Golden Piggy asked about 3 different times. You know, that's they've had a bit of an interesting relationship going on. Nokia Sphere over here. What are you up to? How are you? You're happy. You're building away, and no chances. They're just not happening for you, my friend. And finally, Hammond. Hammond, how are you doing? Again, doing well. A bit of pain. The muscle parasites can't do anything about that, really. Chances, not massively strong, but not completely impossible. Right. Let us go and do some more research. I'm not sure quite what on yet. I don't think we want... Well, sure, you know what? Not going to use it yet, but maybe at some point. At the moment, if we have a... Oh, okay, you have fixed that one. I mean, it's probably not going to help completely, but, you know, it's still abrasive, which is not going to help. But, you know, Viking has been made pretty, which will maybe help. Don't know. It's fine, right. Killbox is being rebuilt and repaired, and has been rebuilt and repaired pretty well, I would say. There's a lot of bugs still to move in this section. Ideally, the dogs will haul them out of the way, but what we might need to do is shout at someone who can... who is assigned to cooking. Oh, Teresa's about to go do that. That's fine. We need someone to try and butcher some of the bugs. Otherwise, we're going to get the horrible rot stink going on. Not really a good way of fixing that quickly. Just have to hope people are efficient enough to get everything sorted. Basically, all defences have been fixed, even the damage in here. It was admittedly only one pod, if you will, that landed in here. So wasn't the worst. If everything had landed in here, we would have been in trouble. Ah, right, okay. Over here, this side is almost sorted. Ah, okay, right. What happened there is Drake managed to build themselves into the wall. Havoc, where are you going? Teresa, where are you going is a better question. You're really going all the way down there to get 5 steel. Right, sure, let's learn mixology. Again, unlikely to use it right away, but better to know it and all that. Now, extra room, if you will, has been completed here. So, let us build. If we build an 11 by 11 by 20 fields, they are massive fields. That should. Is that the 4? Oh, okay. We've used the slightly small doors. Well, we should have been using the big doors, but it's fine. What we were going to do was do that. Okay, I'm going to replace these doors. While these are strong, visually I think it's going to annoy me too much. So yeah, let's do that. Dan asking the important questions. Would a bar make the colonists more or less likely to get into fights? And honestly, I don't know. I would say the answer is more likely. However, in Rimworld, I don't know if the alcohol works that way. Basically, I don't know quite how it behaves. So, yeah, it might just be a mood. Like a bit like the high on smoke leaf, it might just be a mood buff like that. There will be some negatives, like the intoxication will probably make them shoot worse and all of that sort of stuff. But I don't know if it's more likely to make them get into fights and all of that fun stuff. Say we can wait and find out. Let's try and not. Everyone is just chilling in the spaceship, as you do. It's fine. You can do that. It's still not ready to go yet. Right, let's get these fields built. We've learnt mixology. At some point we will go down that route. Sure, you know what, we can do that one as well. It's quite a cool mod, the plasteel surgery. You can do a lot of things with it. Which is very neat. We will get rid of. That is the slowest chopping down of a tree. What are you doing? Are you just blowing on the tree? It has finally been gone. Now, what are we going to grow? Why am I asking people? Because we'll just grow cabbages. That is the way it works. I don't even know if we have enough people on farming duty as it is. Could automate these. We did automate the drive. I can automate them. They're just really clunky to automate. Who can do? Okay, Noodle is just a useless farmer. I guess we can put. Who do we have? Okay, well Timmy wants to learn farming. Maybe we put that one up. Calgor has given us some useful information. The level of drunkenness does actually increase the chances of social fights, all the way up to 5 times for being hammered. Well, there you go. There you go. Didn't know that, but now we do. Right, let's... Paul and Halogen are definitely going to swap to farming. I mean, Cowbell is basically on farming duty. McRae... I feel like maybe we should put... For those that can do both, farming is going to take priority over everything else. Longbow is primarily farming. Tim Hortons... I mean, Tim Hortons is primarily doctor, but if you're not doctoring, then get farming. Sweet Daddy D, I think we will swap you to that one. Because they can always just go back and do quarrying work after they're done with the farming. Like, once there's nothing left to grow. So, yeah, that works. Now, are we actually growing any? We're growing potatoes. Okay, we are growing some. If we wanted to make like vodka and stuff, I don't actually know how to make half of the. Never really gone into the brewing side of things. I don't know where it is either, if I'm honest. Thought it might have been under. There we go. I mean, we have berries somewhere. Do we have? Yes, we do, down here. They're not currently being massively planted, but we do have them. Why are they dying of poison? Oh, God's sake. Rustback. Fix the reactor. All the plants are dying. Maybe we need... I think we might need a cabinet here full of components for as and when we have it. Maybe don't eat the onions or the berries. They're a little bit radioactive. Small problem. Small problem with the... oh. That's not what I needed. Let's store... oh, I don't really want to make it... Maybe I should have made it smaller. I don't want to just fill it with all the components we have, because we do want some components elsewhere. 1,800, 900 components, or however many components would go here. Sure, we'll do that. Now, we were going to grow... Do I try growing wheat? Which is... it's slow growing? Maybe there's not much point with it getting towards winter. Just in case it gets dicey. Look, we'll have one... We'll have one doing cabbages. Look, we know. I know the rules. I know the rules. That is the staple food of this colony. Is the bloody cabbages. Is corn? No, wait. Maybe wheat's the mod then? I can't remember which way around it is. Right. Oh. Well, I was going to see what this is. Grow time 11 days. Minimum growth at... We could give it a try. Maybe. See, I guess a lot of these are going to say minimum growth temperature is 0, but we don't actually have that many we don't have cold winters here. So yeah, it's not too terrible. That's the hope. Fingers crossed. Data, why are you sad? What is up? It's just in a lot of pain and sick. I mean, we can remove the bite scar, but I can't fix... We're trying to fix the muscle parasites, but I can't fix them currently. We have a few spots. Shall we call when, next day, Lombo wakes up, we will call in the slave ship and get some characters. Hopefully a farmer. Also, Tommy, I think I missed it. Thank you for the nation, saying holidays were alright. Relaxing mostly. Weather been a bum the first week and did miss the previous streams. Binged in the last few days though. So made up your mind on a Lego set yet? I recently got me the Nintendo Game Boy set, which is rather epic. That is pretty cool. I mean, I'm collecting the cars. I'm collecting as many as the Speed Champions and the Technic cars and all of that. There are loads of cool sets. The problem is there is so much. Hell, I just want to collect the cars, and there's so much. And when you start going for more than just the cars, Jet, why do you always go into the hospital to smoke weed? Everyone bloody does it. Wait, can you remove the scar with normal medicine? I thought it had to be Glitter World medicine. Oh wait, are you... no, that was just tending to the muscle parasites. That's what happened there. These blooming characters, honestly. Rustmack's going to sort it out. But yes, as far as sets go, I still have a bunch to be collecting. I have the Formula 1 Speed Champions to be collecting. I have got the... oh no. Tim Hortons viciously insulted Teresa's food preferences. For God's sake. So yeah, I've got a lot of the Speed Champions to catch up with that I haven't got. The Fast and Furious Skyline, I haven't got that one yet. The big McLaren P1, I haven't got that one yet. I'm trying to remember what other ones I haven't got. Off the top of my head, it's mostly a lot of the Speed Champions that I haven't got. The Countach, that was the other one. Yeah, don't have the Countach. Why are people choosing to eat? I don't know what. I don't know if I can set it up to... Can I... oh, I guess just if we should allow all. Now, is there anything that I should... Oh, yeah, maybe we... And we don't have any of them. We don't have cannibal coffee or any of that stuff anyway for people to drink. I guess like don't eat. Actually, no. I guess say they can because isn't some of the pigskins can eat stuff. I mean, okay, don't eat corpses, Christ. Is bug meat bad for them? I don't know if it'll kill them. Insect meat, unless maybe tell them to not eat it. I mean, I wouldn't want them to eat anyone to eat the raw meat because that's gonna make them pretty sick. I would have thought. I mean, yeah, human meat would be a bad idea as well. Again, doubt it's going to come up, but might have to sort some stuff out. Okay, well, now what we can do is swap back to allowing that. that should prevent people from, hopefully, eating the packaged survival meals. Currently, that's the plan anyway. Kimura, thank you very much for the donation. Saying hi, Alex, and FailRace chat. Hope all is well. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. I am leaning into my age demographic and very much enjoying wafting in a luxury estate. They're good. My Mercedes W205 has shown me the joy of practical squidgy. I wonder if you find the same with your estates. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I love having estate cars, and I love having a big, comfy estate car. I mean, I have the fast, sporty estate car and the big, comfy estate car, and they're great. Honestly, they are fantastic. I will, like, I have never been one to be a massive, massive fan of the, I say of modern cars in general. A lot of the cars that I've liked and been most interested in are older cars. I never really planned on getting crazy, let's say, really modern vehicles. I have very much enjoyed the comfort of the Jag. I've very much enjoyed the modern amenities, if you will, of the Jag. So yeah, I totally get it. I totally get it. So yeah, they are great. And I will find it really difficult if at some point, like I say, my vehicle plans, if you will, and I've talked about it a fair bit, but I do intend on getting an Aston Martin. That is my sort of next car goal, if you like. And it will be really weird if I don't have an... I've had estate cars now for so long. If I don't have an estate car of some sort, it'd be so weird. It'd be so weird because I got so used to having them. Like, I don't use a lot of the estate abilities every day, but the days where I do, it's so useful to have. It's so useful to have. So yeah, I would be very, I say, lost almost if I didn't have an estate car. I mean, hopefully, if everything goes all right, the Jag might get to remain for a while at least. But yeah, we will see. That is a lot more sort of long-term plan. But yeah, I've got very, very used to estate cars, and the big comfy Jag is wonderful. It's just really quite good. Sure, let's learn some growth VAT. Doesn't sound terrifying whatsoever. And also, I will presume Kimura donated for the Cult of 69, although it's since changed as well. Lucky one, PCAT. Thank you very much for the donation. Taking me out. I would like Eve to get some treats from Alex, so I can share them with Eve, Dagon, and Cass. She would if she could. I was about to say she's in... Oh no, she is here. She's camouflaged. Apollo managed to flip the bed over, so it's now like the much darker underside of the bed, and Eve blends in. Serious camouflage. She is in the office, fast asleep. Dagon is in the office, also fast asleep. She's on top of the cat tree. They are far too asleep to do a huge amount. Well, I mean, if I shook a bag of treats, they would wake up, but they're not there for the moment. Agent Halogen, thank you very much for the donation. Saying time for a very rare but powerful cult to dominate the donation bar, as 216 is a cube number. And there we go. The cube cult has come to take over the donation bar in a different way. Where is Longbow gone? Longbow! Oh, you're feeding a child. Well, you know what? We're not going to interfere with that one, but once you have done... Where are you going? Why are you going to there? Why are you going to Kangaroo's table? Why is Firebird... Firebird, what were you doing out there to get lung rot? Why were you out there for that long? I can't really see what you were doing to get yourself in trouble there, but you did something, apparently. No idea. Very weird. Alright. Okay, we have researched growth fats. Sure. I mean, we're not really likely to use any of that stuff, but I'm going to research it just in case. Because why not? Oh, well, actually, no, wait, hold on. That one was kangaroos, wasn't it? Oh, wait, but... no, wait, kangaroos probably picked another one. Yeah, actually, Calvin makes a good point. It's probably cleaning in here, so if we just cleared that as a home area... So... they would not clean that part. That way, hopefully, we'll avoid things better. We can do that. I had a train of thought that's long since been derailed. What was I? Oh, I know what we're bloody doing. Where's Lombo gone again? Lombo's gone to sleep. Lombo, you're waking up. Call the slave ship. It is your job. It is your job to do this. It's only 11 PM. No, wait, Lombo. I told you to go do this. Don't eat. Fine, okay. Eat first, then go and do what I wanted you to. Right. Oh, they have a farmer! Yes! It's almost... Wait. Oh, you're a livestock farmer. No, it was almost too good to be true. Damn it. Cruel, cruel game. Although they do like mining. To the quarry with you. I suspect. That is where you shall live. I mean, another doctor is always good. A kind optimist. Incapable of violence and a kind optimist. Well, that feels like a pretty good. Like that's not a bad. They're not going to be the most useful character ever, but more doctors. Humongous. We're not getting another child into the colony. We're just not doing that. Oh, they have lions. We've already got enough animals. Unless you have a rockhopper penguin or a female cheetah, I'm not interested. We've got too many pets as it is. I can't be breeding lions as well. Right. What can I sell you? Would you like some drugs? That is my go-to. My go-to. Geez, a 500 smoke leaf is worth a lot more than the people we're buying, which is a weird thing to say, but it is oddly accurate. Sure, we'll do that. Okay. 2 new recruits have made their way here. Right. You are... you're basically going to be a miner, I guess. You are a melee fighter, however. Oh wait, hold on. The nickname. So you shall be Scrub. You will go as a miner, but you can melee fight, so you will probably be you will be given a pain stick for the moment. Maybe you'll get a lightsaber at some point. We do need to give out some pain sticks as well, and we will not quite move you in the running order yet. You just spawn in and immediately take off your trousers. Amazing. Right. Kimura, welcome to the colony. You will be a medic, and you are a absolutely non-combatant. Not only You know, it's not that your skills are useless; they are just absolutely non-existent. I don't know what you're going to do. Maybe you're going to end up cleaning and hauling. I might put you on plants growing duty because you can learn that skill because you've not got much else going on. Right, so we'll do that. Let's sort out this. So yeah, I guess you'll be on doctoring duty first and foremost. Scrub is off to the mines, and Kimura is really off to the planting. We needed a farmer. Kimura's not great at it, but will do a good enough job. No point giving them a gun, except they can't give them a gun. They'll pick it up, but they certainly won't use it. So there we go. Noodle Brain, thank you very much for the donations here. May I ask how lamentable the romance chances of my colonists, Rydell, McRae, and Mickey are? We can have a look. We can see what they have got up to. Rydell, how are you doing in terms of opportunities? It's not the worst we've seen today. It's not great. Right, Mickey, your chances are none. You compared Blindars to a moose. Amazing. Oh, amazing. McRae, what are your chances? Well, quite good with MG. I think MG might be in a relationship already, but I don't remember. Got to try and find them on the... This is basically what my stream becomes. It's the... Can I find the name? Nope. Is the answer on this? I literally can't find... Where is MG? There's MG. Oh, no, okay, you're not in a... You've actually got a better chance of... if you've got a slightly better chance if you ask McRae. Okay, we'll do that one. We'll try that one. Oh. Okay. Go on, a piggy wants to... That's fine. And, I mean, I hate to say Noodle Brain, but I suspect the actual Noodle character's chances are grim. They're not good. 0.04%. You're saying there's a chance. Tommy subtly shamed Noodle Brain's forehead. Oh no, Tommy. Why? That is just uncalled for. That is just uncalled for at that point. So rude. Drake, thank you very much for the donations. And just because Alien pointed this out in the Twitch chat, here is 28 cubed written out on the donation bar. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, I just saw the maths going. Saw the maths going on in chat. Well, thank you very much. The cube is taking over in new and different ways, bizarre ways, questionable ways, but ways nevertheless. Right, Scrub up there, Kimura over there. Second, I thought we were running out of power, but it's just the lights turning off. I wonder if this stuff... Is this stuff here like they're not... There's just not sowing stuff there. No one's sowing anything. None of the plants are being grown, particularly. We really need to do something about this. It is starting to become a much bigger concern. Right, what was I looking for? If I built one there and one there, like if it harvests, that would be yeah. Calgor's also not got a bad idea, making the agri hand max. Is there an advanced one? We're going to make a war queen. Do I not have a small mech machine? I don't. We need to make one of those as well. Okay, we'll just go there. Sure. Right. We do still... things we need to do. That can wait for a second, maybe. Actually, what does it need? Component, advanced component, that's no problem. Machine frame, UAV, and an AI chip. So, whoop, over here, we need small machine frame. It's 2 UAVs per or 1 UAV per? So, okay, so it needs 4 UAVs. Okay, it was maybe the AI chips. So we need 4 of those and 2 of them. That should make both of those things. That is fine. Erraticus wants to do some trading. Cool. Aliens need to have bandwidth. Yes, I think we do. I think we've got enough. The alien, the War Queen doesn't take as much bandwidth as I expected, so we should be fine. I think Noodlebrain's got 15 bandwidth. The War Queen is 5. So yeah, and the Agribots will be 1 each. So that'll be okay. There is just a boom bat hanging around. It's fine. If we can get the... Kimura, you planted 1 plant and then left. Maybe focus more on the whole, you know, planting side of things. We've got so much steel. I don't know what to do with it. Wait, there was an arms dealer. They sometimes buy steel. Erraticus, you wanted to trade. I have a job for you. Find out if this arms dealer wants to buy steel. Because we could sell them. They do, and they have a lot of money. Fantastic. Right. I can sell you 40,000 steel for 55,000 silver. Oh, you have no good guns either. I mean, I would have bought a bunch of guns from you, but you don't even have that many good guns. M20, this thing, that's pretty good. Buy a couple of them, and the scars are pretty good, actually. We'll buy a couple of scars. AK-12, nope. Don't know what you are, no good. Intervention won't be. I mean, it'll be powerful. Actually, I don't know. Maybe we do get a couple more rifles because stuff is being held at a greater distance in the Killbox. Jackhammer is not as good as you'd want it to be. MG36 isn't great. Negev. Negev's usable. Let's do that. Yeah, I mean, we are... That's fine. That'll clear out a load of space for us, at least. For the steel storage. The game has a huge... Oh, there's so much money! There's so much money. Money everywhere. If I got more... This might have to become more silver storage. Hold on. It's such a shame my money is overflowing. There's money everywhere. Right, let's try and haul these guns out. I think that is the largest amount of money I've ever had in one trade. Peter, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, what are mine and my late wife Teresa's romance chances? Ooh, let's have a look. I will warn you, and I hate to say, probably not great, but you never know with Rimworld. I am sorry to inform you, but it's not going to happen. It's not great. I think one of you is a waster is going to be my guess on that one. It's Impid and... I think it's Impid and Waster maybe. Now lost wherever the hell you've gone. But yeah, unfortunately for you, at the moment, it is not looking so good. But you never know, it is Rimworld and weird things do happen. Weird things definitely do happen around here. Hopefully the dogs are going to sort out the pile of money. Right, we're starting to build these. There's something. We'll see if I've got it working. I'm slightly... are they going? Okay, we're going to have to run power lines down here, and I'm willing to bet... We're definitely going to have to do that. Hopefully that'll power it. Fingers crossed that will work to power. I realise I've spent all of the day sorting out food, and I mean, sorting out food production is very important to our colony. That thing's been made. Right, Agri Hand needs a basic subcore. Advanced. Jeez, an advanced Agri Hand needs a high subcore. What makes you so good? Just faster plant working speed. I mean, I think the War Queen is more important, but I am interested in how good the advanced one is. I guess we're going to need that in there as well. Not in laboratory. It's in it well. I mean, this is in a half... what's it called? Half workshop and half lab. It's a bit of a... Okay, data is inspired creatively. Fair enough. I love how we emptied out the steel in slightly weird ways, but it's fine. Petrolhead is doing some plant. Thank God someone is. I'm glad someone is. Bo is doing some building. Well, and now going for some eating. Can't say I blame you on that one. If you've gone into a random bedroom. Data's left their table there. For God's sake. Characters. Why? Why must you leave tables everywhere? At least I think... Good lord. Yeah, okay. All the silver has been stored neatly. I don't think we've got anybody sculpting at the moment. Largely because we've just got storage rooms full of sculptures that I haven't done anything with. Try to keep bloody track of them all. It's not the best for me ever. But yes, I think it is time. It is time that we contemplated going on an away mission. What is that? Although the onion... Oh, we have grown. Some onions have been made. So yes, it is time. We have been playing Odyssey for however many weeks. We've built a ship, realised it can't fly very far. Scrub, I swear. Kimura, well, it is traditions at this point that new recruits go to sleep in the ship. Every time. Over here, please. Kimura. There. Scrub. Oop. Somewhere down here. Scrub. Go to there. Right. Composite bow is colder because you're an impid and it's 6 degrees outside. Who would like bacon? We will have some bacon. I am sorry, pigs. But we do not have a pen for you. I'm not particularly fussed about keeping you. And bacon. You know, just... You don't need any more than that. All you need to know is bacon. And then we will be set. And then we will be organised. But yes, do we look at going on An away mission. I think it might be time. I'm a little worried. I think... Do we send... I mean, we want to kind of test the convoy approach. I want to test the convoy approach to see how well it works. Now, we're not going to need to send in an Abrams and a Bradley into the battle that they are going to go into. Right? They're not physically going to need... I might as well sell the ZT because it's got beds. No, they're not physically going to need both of these to deal with what we are going to be fighting. However, it will be a good test to make sure that it works, because we're going to use the Apollo 13 shuttle here. Basically, we're going to set up a temporary camp at the site of the grav core or whatever it is that we need. We're going to set up a temporary base, and we're going to use the shuttle to ferry goods there, bring injured people back, all of that sort of stuff. We really need to move these forward, don't we? I mean, I guess they do largely cover the area. They'll get there eventually. We are finally starting to get there with replanting of everything as well, which is good. Now, are these drones doing anything? Okay, so do that. Do that. Settings. Do you not plant them? Oh, have I been an idiot? What did we use? Oh, I am an idiot. I used the transport drones, not the... God damn it. I forgot. I remembered the column part, but I used the wrong one. It does take the same stuff. Hopefully it'll work. But yes, we will. So, to prepare for this mission, so we're going to use the ZT rather than the TF. We will load... How many meals do we want to load in? If we load 30 meals into there, and we will load 30 meals into there, and if food starts becoming a problem, we will simply ship it in with the shuttle. Right. How have you got 3 UAVs and one? You've like one of the machine frames has become a drone. I have questions. They're dirt cheap to make. I have no problem making more of them. Oh, look at that glorious rack of components. We shall make sure no more reactor problems. Go on, Spock's now leaving their table around. Why do all the Star Trek characters not take care of their tables, for God's sake? Some of the right bits have come out of these. Now, not production, it was in under industrial, wasn't it? Drone cultivator Mark II. Let's go and replace that. No, replace that there. Okay, we didn't quite place it in the right spot, because there is the right spot. Yeah, quite how we managed to get 3 UAVs out of a thing that took 2 UAVs to make is a question we shouldn't ask. We've found an exploit. A no use exploit, really, because they're not very valuable, but still. Hopefully that will mean we have enough bits to make this all work. Right, the big field of cabbages are growing. Food is not going the right way just yet, but we'll get there. The pork is here. Fantastic. Now, Are these loaded? Not that one. Is that one loaded? That one is loaded. 30 meals. That's still got some to go. That's okay. Now I will ask the important question. Which of I'm gonna say which of the soldiers wish to tackle this mission? Sorry, any of the red characters are non-combatants. They will not be going on this one. Pretty much the green characters maybe will send a melee fighter in. Probably get melee fighters. There's a shield belt somewhere. Why are they putting guns in here? No weapons are supposed to be stored in this bit. No weapons don't get stored in there. We've got weapon racks for a reason. So Tommy wants to volunteer. Tommy wants to volunteer. Firebird wants to volunteer. Longbow, we're not sending one of your kids. They're 3. And, well, a baby. We're not sending Composite Bow as a 3-year-old. Apparently with one shoot... Composite Bow has better shooting skills than Rydell. Or equal shooting skills, sorry, to Rydell. Better shoot... A 3-year-old has a better shooting than Lado. Or, technically, definitely not Lado. Oh. Amazing. Just amazing on this one. Yeah, sending a medic's not a bad idea at all. I don't know if we have a... What is... James May... I haven't given James May a job. James May, what do you normally do around the colony? I'm giving you really a title here. Okay, well, it kind of makes sense to send Dylan. Dylan is a pretty good... Oh, do we have any medicine in these tanks, actually? I think we did. No, we should load some of this into here. Let's load 25 medkits. I mean, there's no crazy reason to be stingy, but I also just don't think we're going to need that many. So, yeah, Tommy, Firebird... volunteered for this one. Ogier has been volunteered for this one. Drake, I think you're a non-fighter in this. You don't have a gun. You can maybe pilot the shuttle if need be. I'm not sending you into the fray. I'm saying a 3-year-old could definitely carry a rifle, right? I mean, in the game, I think technically yes. Not sure we should, but you know, morals aside. Dearie me. Right, so the tanks are loaded. This one here, I still need 7 packaged survival meals. And then that tank will be loaded. Ah, the cabbages are coming in! The cabbages have been harvested! Good news. A great bounty of cabbages has been made. How are we doing down here? Ah! Look at them go! The cultivators are working! Good times. And the plus point for this is, once these are going, we can... maybe we don't need... this one here needs to... Oh, can I not overclock it? Oh, god damn it. Well, if it's only one... Only one too short. I should have moved it one further up. I actually need to put it that far down, but it's fine. So maybe I don't need to make the... Why are you not growing down there? Very confused. Weird. Misses a couple of bits, I'm not going to be too worried. What's it good? Maybe we actually get hauling robots rather than agri robots. So they can... Because these will grow, cut, and plant. Or plant and cut. And then we just have the hauling robots bring them back. Dogs and so on will haul stuff as well, which is always good. But yeah, maybe what we actually want is... a couple of hauling robots. So if we make a couple of them, we can make a couple of them. Right. Tanks. Let us prepare ourselves for an adventure. So, we are going to travel here. Yeah. We are going to travel. We're going to use the ZT, Thomas the Tank Engine, to... how do I... Oh, God, no. Okay, right. Well, remove that waypoint. So if we start here, go there. Estimated travel time 2 days. Okay, 2.9 days, that's fine. We're using the road. Got a bit off-road at the end. If we accept that... Okay, well, I thought I'd selected the tanks. Okay, we want the ZT. As Lolbo has said, yes, an MG on a long journey, better check the coolant hoses. Very good idea. Amazing. Right. So, Tommy, you can drive this one, and we will have... Why is this in a weird order? Don't know. Firebird. Firebird can shoot. Now, Ogier was going to come on this mission as well. So that can be the team for the ZT. For Thomas the Tank Engine, we are going to send along a... we're going to send the Marines, basically. So Rusmac can come in this one. Dylan doesn't have Marine armour at the moment. That's a bit of a pain. Do we have any other medics? We can send Rusmac. We can send Kirk. I don't have a medic. I should definitely get a medic in armour for future. But for the moment... we will send Dylan. Dylan has got a bullet storm. So, yeah. That should do that. So if we do that... yeah, Tom makes a good point, but colonists are allowed to consume packaged survival meals. Yeah, we might have to change that before they go. I'm going to reset that. For God's sake. Right, okay. It automatically wanted to do that. But it does, I don't need... So, oh no, wait. It's still got the people in there. That's fine. I've got it. So, yeah, I want to make sure I take off the travel supplies because... no, it's done it again. No, don't put these in the vehicles because the vehicles are full of stuff. I prepare before we go here. What I will do, we're going to press send on this. Caravan has way more about food than that. Oh, I've got to open the doors first. Oh, for God's sake. Why can't you just get in the tanks first and then do this? So it is going to come up with a warning, but don't worry. It's not a problem. These are already full of food. So there isn't actually going to be an issue. Right, let's have the doors open, and then we... I will say, I am very much... When I play this game, I very much live in I live in my base. I don't really venture out. I will say, part of the reason is it's a right faff to venture out. We do have medicine, don't worry. There is medicine in one of the tanks. So, yeah. And the thing is, like, the 30 food inside these tanks isn't too much of a problem, because I'm just going to ship more via this if we need to. We can fill this full of food and launch it to the mission objective, I think. I think that's how it works. I'm now not sure. But yeah, right, let's try this again, shall we? So, over there, send caravan, accept that route. ZT, we're going to have Tommy. Oh, God. Right, why are these not ordered in any way? Like, either alphabetically or the way they are at the top. I think it might be ordered. Is it ordered the way we get them? Nope, not even ordered in the way we acquire them. This makes no sense. Right, Ogier, get in the tank as well. So, that is tank 1. Thomas the Tank Engine was going to have, and I'm going to have forgotten. Caleb can go in here. Russ Mack can go in here, and it was going to be Dylan, wasn't it? I think we put Caleb in here instead of Kirk, but either way, doesn't matter. We've got 2 Marines with, marine armor and everything. Right, so that's what we want now. Travel supplies. Don't automatically select. Get rid of that. Don't bother with berries. We've got medicine in the tank already. I mean, if we, let's say, give them an extra 10 packaged survival meals just in case. For some reason, it's still saying 0 for days of food, even though there will be food. But I'm not going to worry about that. The caravan has food. We were just putting food in the caravan. Maybe the reason why it's not saying any food is because it still paused. It is. Might have been because of that. So we'll do that before they leave. And then we should be fine. And it does mean that we can get normal meals. Data! Why are you fighting? Sweet Daddy D. Sweet Daddy called Data's mother a tapir. This drove Data into a rage, for God's sake. Data is almost dead. So much health. Maybe someone go rescue them. The dog got the... the dog rescued the food instead. That's amazing. Honestly, 10 out of 10 work went on there. Dylan's in a tank. I don't know where all the others are. Where are my other soldiers? And there's Ogier and Caleb. So Russ Mack is on the way. Firebird is on the way. I don't quite know who else we're waiting for. Tommy? Okay, Tommy is on the way. Oh, tanks are off! Christ. The tanks are away. Please be careful. I think when they're in this mode, they can't run over stuff. I'm going to find out in a second. Cora. Yeah, no, I'm not... while I don't think they will, I am just going to... We need a traffic light system here for Muppet colonists. Because you never know. I'm going to shut the doors. The tanks have left. Okay. The caravan is away. I say the majority, but some very good soldiers are now on their... Oh, can we? I've seen Lombo saying time to install a crosswalk. Do I have? I had a mod, and I don't know if I still have it. Oh, we do! Yes! Okay, let's do this. Right, let's do this for, like, a crossing area between... I mean, I could make a proper zebra crossing, but instead I'm just going to make, like, a big warning zone area. Fantastic. It will be very... I've got loads of steel, so I can build silly things like this without a care in the world, pretty much. We have a lot of steel. Now, as it said, it's going to take a while to get the... Is it a lifter that does the hauling? I'm guessing there's an advanced lifter, but I bet that costs a star. That's a standard subcore. I know I've just made basic subcores, but I'm a bit of an idiot. Because a normal subcore scanner we can use, and that's not a problem. Whose brain would we like to scan? Petrolhead, do you reckon? Oh, someone will need to put the stuff in there, and then we'll drop a person into that one. It's fine. Right, next thing we need is... Let's place these. So we need small machine frame, 2 UAVs, and an AI core. We do have some bits left over from last time, but I'm just going to make enough. Small machine frame, 2 of that. Basic AI chip. There we go. We will let that all take place. Now, who... Can't put recurve bow in there. Who should we scan? Kimura, you've just joined. Into the scanning machine. Why not? Probably should have put like Noodle Brain or someone in there, but it's fine. Michael the Kiwi, it's hard at work. Rather patchwork, but we're getting there. We're getting there, building the big hazard crosswalk. Right. Rocket swarm launcher. What is that? I don't exactly know what that is. I think that's like a technical. I think that's like the stage below the rocket artillery we have currently. Because that one you can only get by building it yourself. Okay, Kimura has been scanned. And there is Kimura's brain in AI form. Very scary. But yeah, if we poke that in there, we can build an advanced lifter mech. Which is always good. Right, so 6 people are away on a mission. How is... I mean, they've made progress. Did say it was going to take like 3 days to get there. Days of food, 4.9. We might have to send something, but... but that is a pretty fearsome setup you've got. 1 Abrams, 1 Bradley, and 6 soldiers. Like, that's not to be messed with. Really, really not to be messed with. The one thing I was going to do, actually, was also, while I think about it, make sure... Basically, it's make sure every character that can carry a gun... Every character that's worthwhile carrying a gun has a gun just in case. So, for example, Tim Hortons here is not likely to be on the front line, but I would rather Tim Hortons have a gun in case. Same goes for Drake. Let's give you a gun in case. Cora does, Climber does, Blindas does, Erraticus does, Gower does, Reaver does not. Reaver, what was your... your shooting skill's good enough to merit a gun. You can have the RPK. McCrae can have... Maybe you just get a shotgun as a last ditch. Actually, maybe a heavy machine gun. A heavy SMG, sorry. They're pretty decent, really. Teresa is injured currently. Cowbell... You can have a... You know, you might as well have one of the Negevs. Why not? And Paul has his halberd. It's been used once. Cut someone's leg off once as well. But yeah, as Lombo says, yes, you never know when you might need to shoot. So it's probably more for, like, if bugs land near the base or something. If bugs land in the base, if kangaroos break in again, that sort of stuff. I've tried to make this base in such a way where we can shut parts down, where we've got like these semi-airlock systems going on. So if bits are invaded, we can fall back and keep falling back and yeah, try and utilise some of that if at all possible. It's... If we ever got to a point where it was I don't know, if somehow like a raid breaches part of the wall unexpectedly, that's when we have massive problems. We have tried. We need gun turrets maybe up here in case they go through. They're unlikely. They seem to be unlikely to go through the wall. They're much more likely. I mean, it makes sense, right? You attack the door. The door is the weak point in any fortification. So we haven't really seen them breach a wall yet. And we know that the... oh, that's only a wooden door. Do I really need a... I don't actually think I really need a auto door up the top there. There's no real reason for that. We will go and remote... We'll replace that with a big armoured wall going on. But yeah, every part of this base is contained in a way. Oh, kangaroo. What happened? A Halogen won't fight back. Halogen viciously insulted kangaroo's sexual preferences. Halogen, that is not okay. Although you got punched a few times and kangaroos just decided to leave. I don't really know why, because I'm not really sure. Like, both of you are straight as far as I can see, but you know. Bloody hell. Pair of idiots. Oh, alright, you've got new drones, which is good. Let's run a power cable down here. And that should do the job. If everyone's still choosing to eat in the bloody ship. God's sake. Okay, well, you made another. We've got extra UAVs just hanging around. You can never have too many drones. An unusual sentence, but, you know. Okay, our tank is making real good progress there. We're currently just driving past the Blue Moon Corp. Like, I do love the thought that, like, much like you get travellers come past our base, I do love the thought that there is a base like there, only being the AI bases, they'll be a lot smaller, and just my two tanks roll past, and then they can't go and do anything because they don't want to piss off the tanks. But yeah. This game. I'm glad the AI can't use tanks, to be fair, because it'd be bloody terrifying if they could. What is that there? Oh, there's like 15 gold on the pallet of silver. There we go. Probably tomorrow, the assault... Oh, the alien now wants to beat up... Halogen, what have you done? Halogen insulted alien's uncle's accent. Halogen, you are incapable of violence, yet you keep pissing people off to the point where you're getting a second beatdown in as many minutes. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say you don't deserve it. You probably did deserve it. I'm not even quite sure why you're pissing off. It's not even like you're abrasive or any of those traits. You're just pissing people off. They're not even a masochist. Like, if it's a masochist, I think it could make sense. Why did you lose a thumb? Cora shot you. I'm going to say by accident, although judging by how many people you've pissed off, it might not have been an accident. That was 2 years ago. Okay, it's fine. Some friendly fire. Still. Halogen. Halogen. Please just go to the hospital before you get beaten again and die. Actually, yeah, Caleb makes a good point. Probably in the raid before they were recruited. May well have been where they got that injury. Depending on whether they came to us from a raid or whether they came to us via the slave ship. Right, our little warning thing. I quite like this. Quite good. I might actually. Why not? I'll just fill up this little room here with that, and then we will. We've got I've got tons of concrete, so I may as well just make this area look nice. We were using concrete for a lot of the flooring. Might as well put a bit of concrete in that corner, make it look nice. Right, the drone's there, replanted everything. That's cool. That's all good. Can we grow halogen stun back? You know what? If you behave yourself and don't start any more fights, I will think about it. Okay? Janeway still has 1,000,001 options in terms of their romance. It is with True Paul, Too Furious, with Scrub, Taray, FailRace, Teresa, Mickey, McRae. Even Blindar's is a pretty good option. That is by far and away the most people have ever seen as an option. But yeah. I don't... Tommy said the warning arrows have some flashing beacons. I don't think I can do any of that. What can I do? I don't think I can do like flashing beacons. But I mean, I guess I know what I could do if we. Right. So what I'm going to do is now, of course, ideally you'd have these light up depending upon, like, if a vehicle is approaching, they would change colour. But I can't do that, of course. So I'm just going to leave them as like permanently red, as just like a warning for crossing, because we can control the colours of them, which is quite fun. No real reason for this other than just because I can, really. Do we fancy... it's almost mission time. Sure, do we reckon we should maybe build the panic room? Seeing as, you know, this was the point of this whole area. Was to create a panic room as a last-ditch, desperate survival strategy that I hope we never have to use. And honestly, if we did, it's probably game over, but you never know. Trade ship is wandering by. Don't really need you particularly. Oh, we could also... Like, it seems... Wow, that's so cheap. Is that better than this one? I had a feeling it was. This one... Max power up at 5,200. This one, max output 7,200, and it is dirt cheap. Admittedly, though, in the grand old scheme of things, seeing as I have nuclear reactors, these aren't that good, but I might as well build in that spot. There's no real reason not to. Power, hidden conduit to the wall, and then a normal one to there. They are all busy hard at work doing the flooring. Good stuff. I forgot the doors are a bit janky with how flooring works on them, but that's okay. Yeah. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. It has been a relatively chill time in terms of raids today on our base, which is lovely. Picard. What's going on? Mickey called Picard a cockroach. This drove Picard into a rage. Why have you all started fighting now? Well, Mickey's lost. Jets immediately grabbed the food and ran off with it. Oh, convoy has arrived. Tanks are rolling in. Jump to location. Here we go. You found a prairie dog. Oh, they're cool. Okay, this is not as scary as I thought it was going to be. Is there a garbage truck? Oh, a refrigerated truck. I thought you were just a... well, close enough. Right, this is nowhere near as bad as the other mission we got to. Oh, God, don't tell me we've actually got... Oh, for heaven's sake. Have a feeling... Well, I mean, the tanks... Tanks can take out some turrets, I guess. I have a horrible feeling this is going to be a little bit different to the other mission we looked at. I don't know what range those turrets... I don't know if those turrets are going to fire on us. Oh, but I'm going to take no chances with them at all. So far, the Abrams has missed quite categorically. Okay, Abrams has hit this time. If you can hit up there. Now these might... I guess my thinking is, right, these... We need someone with 4 intellectual to hack these. Any of you smart? Nope. Didn't know if we... Okay, Firebird can do it. Tommy... Okay, Tommy's very smart. Tommy is the driver. Do we have anybody in a slightly less important role who can do this? Not Rusmac. Dylan, please be smart. For God's sake. Right, so if we unload Tommy... Oh, I didn't realise... Toxic build-up. What? Why have you got toxic build-up? What the bloody hell is going on in these tanks? What? Really confused. Why is toxic build-up happening? Right, you can go and hack the thing. Anybody know why the toxic build-up is going on? Is it to do with being in a tank? Possibly we drove through an area with fallout. This map itself doesn't mention anything about it. Like mention anything about toxic build-up and whatnot, but... Oh, good lord, that takes so long to hack. What I'm going to do... See, I both... Yeah, the hacking takes a long time, so what I'm thinking is... I don't know whether when these open... if things are going to pop out, or... Right, let's get everyone out of the tanks in this one. We will drop out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bunch of bedrolls that we can put down somewhere. You know, we will make camp around here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, okay, we'll sort that out. Well, that's just uncalled for. It's really uncalled for. think there is. Ogia, can you just jump in there? Okay, there was another bed. Everyone was tired. Is toxic build-up increasing? No, it might just be... You might be right. It might just be the fumes in the tanks, to be honest with you. Now... We will drop the food out of here. And then we will create a very, very small stockpile zone here. Ah, you've just set Caleb on fire! Well, I mean, next to Caleb... Imagine you're just there having a nap. You're just there you've just gone to sleep as lightning hits next to your bed. The best thing is, Caleb didn't actually get hurt by that. That marine armor is mighty. Because you got... Okay, Flash Storm is done. If it fancies raining, that would be good. Tommy, how are you doing, my friend? Are we going to have to? I mean, we might actually have to. Can't believe we're going to have to do this. But I think we're going to have to make... I don't have any usable materials yet, but we're about to get some usable materials. So you can pass the time. Just so you can pass the time while we're here, we'll make a horseshoes pin. That fire is concerning. Maybe we should spend most of our time with putting out the fire before it burns a tank. Patrician RS, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 12th month. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed. There was a cheetah. I don't have anything to tame you with. It's also I don't remember which ones we have. Can we have more than one person hacking? No. Okay. What can I do with this lot while we're here? I mean, do we... Like I say, can we try and make like a little shelter for us? There's not actually enough, there's barely enough trees to do anything with. I have no idea what the treasure train is going on. That's something's going on Twitch at the moment. I don't know. I think it's the equivalent of a hype train. Or a different equivalent of a hype train. I don't really know what the hell it is. I don't quite know why it started particularly, but thank you to that. It is okay. We could do with a male cheetah. 30%. Nope. We haven't got anyone good enough with animals. Actually, I tell you, like Caleb's quite good, but we haven't got anything to feed it, even if we did tame it. Hyena, vulture. This is not a terrain we've often been around, so it is actually cool to see. Rustmac, be a little bit careful in the fire here. Oh, Evie! Hello. What's up, Eve? You have come to investigate. You've finished your nap, and you are here to curl up and go to sleep. Fire's getting a little close to the tank, folks. Rustmac. I'm just gonna pull the tank away. Just in case, you know. Rare. Oh, thrombos have turned up. Tommy, you might need a rest at some point. While we do this, Dylan is trying their best. Of all the terrible events to have happen, a firestorm in this is really annoying. Because, well, it's like a savannah, grasslandy area. He's real bad. Do I hack both of these things, I wonder? I think we're going to need more than the meals we've got currently. But we will see. Currently the... Firebird, where are you going? Clearing ash. I wouldn't worry about clearing the ash. I'd be more worried about putting the fire out. We've managed to at least sort of stop it burning towards our base. Which is something. But yeah, I mean, it's this sort of area is going to really burn well. How are you all doing? We slept out. They're unhappy about sleeping outside. I haven't really got much of an option for you folks there. Tommy's done a really good job, actually. Tommy is getting there. Probably going to need a rest, though, aren't you? Someone else could do this. It's Firebird can do this. You can go do that. We'll let Tommy have a rest. The most of the rest is dealing with the fire. Like, once the fire stopped burning towards us, I don't care. It can do what it wants. But yeah. Oh. Right, you're out of there. You're out of there. Make sure we get people out of the tanks. Gotta remember. Ogier, why are you eating? Where do we go? Just checking. They are allowing it. I don't know if I've seen anybody eat the packaged survival meals yet. I'm also really hoping that when we hack this, a mech doesn't pop out, because everybody's asleep and kind of resting. Yeah. The fire is continuing to spread. Oh, Firebird failed. Oh, Firebird got locked out of that one. I guess Firebird can go to bed. Can we? As a very, very, very quick temporary setup. Where is it? That? I'm going to steal. Don't think we can make... I was just trying to go and make a small shelter for them. Guess we could. We could ship in some... We could ship in some supplies if needed. You could deconstruct some of the walls, but there's not enough wall material to really do anything with. We're going to expand our home area slightly to try and put out that fire. This fire down here seems to be going the right direction. It's now this fire up here that's the problem. Right, Caleb, get out. Oh yeah, we're just going to have to try and sort out this fire. Honestly, this has been... got an idea. Bizarre idea, but it might work. Do these get packed up? They do. Right. This is a really, really weird way of doing it. But I'm going to build these, uninstall them, stick them in there, and fly that to... basically dropping like a fire extinguisher on this base. Because I can't build the fire foam poppers here, I don't think. I presume I can't anyway. I presume I'm going to need stuff that I just don't have access to, components and whatnot. This fire is a massive problem. Yeah, I mean, Alien's got kind of the right idea. We can just drive... Oh, you are not going about this how I told you to, are you? Drive into the bit that is already burnt. Slightly worried like the supplies are going to go. There is fire foam that characters can carry. I haven't got it with us at the moment. If we do that, delete that, and we'll hopefully get characters to move stuff into a safe zone, if you will. We'll grab the other tank. Right, and that can go there. Right. Tommy and Five. The two people that can actually work on it are fast asleep. Good stuff. Right, Tommy. Oh, that's still locked out. We're gradually getting there. Very slowly we're getting there. We're getting this under control. Oh! Taray and Reva have got together. How did that one happen? Taray tried to flirt with Reva by cheerfully making fun of her recreational preferences. I mean, not the way I would phrase it, not the way I would go about it, but, you know. Not the worst attempt anybody's... apparently not the worst attempt, because it worked at the end of the day. Look at this lovely green and lush map that we have going on here. It's wonderful. And then we go back to Nightmare Fire Hell. Right, uninstall. I've actually just realised the shuttle might not go far enough for what we want to do here. Oh, crap. Don't know if the shuttle goes far enough. That can be a problem for us in a minute. Right, Tommy. Okay, that one's back available. Let's go. All our supplies and stuff is away from the fire. Oh, we're going to need two. There's not a quick uninstall button, but let's just try and pick them up. Let's just get them out of the way of the fire, just in case things go terribly wrong. Oh no! I don't like this. What's the betting? That whatever is down there is going to be bad. I built tanks so I didn't have to send people into hell. But it looks like hell is going to be where they're going anyway. Please don't be full of mechs. Please don't be full of mechs. Oh, it's raining. Thank God for that. You've botched making. How do you fail making a bloody horseshoes pin? There's a... the ibex is eating our food. Caleb, thank you a bit. So, wish granted, it's full of insects. No, it'll be full of insects. Right, Tommy. Let's go. Russ Mac, let's go. Caleb, let's go. Dylan, you're asleep apparently. No. Ooh, okay, there's stuff here for us. It does look like Caleb has just fallen down. Okay. Right, Musmac, right there. Rusmac, pick up. Tommy, pick up. Caleb! Wakey, wakey. Oh, for heaven's sake. Right. Tommy. You go out. You will be useless here because you have a sniper rifle. Hack that one. Now. Set cargo to low. There's no point bringing the bloody fire foam anyway. What we are going to need is probably a couple of melee fighters in this. Who is the best melee fighter that we have got? MG, pretty good. Sweet Daddy's pretty good. I'm pretty good. Kasubi's not bad. Gordon's pretty good. But no one's got higher than 10. So I think 11 MG is the highest. So if we send... Oh, MG's got the burn gauntlet, which I don't know if is as useful against bugs. If we send me and Taray and maybe Bumpy, we send them to now we did find more food, but let's just add some extra food in here for now. Oh, and then we will send Drake. You are going to pilot the ship. And the reason why I'm doing that is so Drake, you can fly it back. Right, Drake. All of you get in there while we go and figure out. Ogia, oh, Ogia's sad wandering around. Why are you sad wandering? I hate these missions, honestly. Like, can we, if we just blast this door apart? Right, and then this lot here should be good enough that they can hopefully slaughter some bugs. No. Oh, okay. Let's get everybody out. They aren't melee fighters. There's just not enough space. I forgot about the wasters having no psychite. Well, they can go back. Dylan and Ogier can go back. Right. If we drop out the medicine... Rusmac will not have been that badly injured, but... Okay. Apollo 13 is loaded. Launch. Zoom in and choose landing spot. Yes. Okay. This looks like it's working. This looks like it's actually... This method of fighting these battles looks like it's working. We could probably... oh, is Dylan a mole person? Not a waster. I might be... Okay. That's fine. Dylan will fare better in the caves then. That shuttle's so much better getting here. Good news! Reinforcements are here! Alright. FailRace and Bumpy. Time to go and get ready. Drake here is guarding the shuttle. Drake, we can just undraft you for a moment. You can go get some food, whatever. We can... How do I dump that? How do I take that out of there? No, not eject fuel. How do I... I don't want to unload all. Can I not just unload... I want to unload that. I don't know how to unload that bit. Right, you lot. Enter the ancient stockpile. Bumpy, go. Me, go. Firebird, prepare. Bumpy, good work, my friend. Go over that side, maybe, if you can. No, or don't? Okay, excellent work, folks. Alright, you two. Melee that. Firebird, let's move up. How are we doing up here? Has Ogier calmed down yet? Oh, you got locked out of that one. How is it doing? Oh, you got locked out of it with a long time to go. Okay, alright, Firebird. Open the medicine pallet. And pick up that. Right, Bumpy. Are any of the people down here smart enough? No. Maybe. You can hack that door. Oh, they both need hacking. Right, okay, that's great. That's what you want. How's everyone doing up here? Dylan's really unhappy. Oh, sunlight sensitive. Right, okay, I think... Dylan, get in the shuttle. Dylan's not going to be outside for the whole time. That's fine. So what we will do... Once Ogier is calmed down, we'll put them in the shuttle. We'll send them back with Drake. We'll maybe bring... some like wood or something so we can build a temporary shelter out here. Oh, okay. The door is open. Bumpy. Let's go. Firebird, hack that door. Old cardboard boxes, ancient beds. I mean, I guess to be fair, actually, like, we could just move people down here. As a sleeping place, right? I think that might be what we're supposed to do. Like, just move them underground. What the hell is that? That's a 5mm pallet. There's a random emergency light. None of this looks of any use to us. Right, you got there. This is actually kind of cool. It's it's a little bit different, but it's kind of neat having this as a little mechanic, if you will. Like, we could set this up here as like our little living quarters for everybody. To say, like, move down to this part. If we were, will you? Oh, you're not. Okay, you're cleaning slime up, right? So if we undraft you, you can try and sort of clean this area out if it's all possible. I guess those at the top who are at Tommy, you go downstairs. Ogier would sort themselves out. Tommy's just fallen down here and gone to sleep. Tommy, can you... Okay, so if we claim all of these... I mean, they don't look very comfy, but it's inside and it's not raining. So yeah, you can go to sleep there. There's nothing in here. Firebird, how are you? Oh, you're hungry and tired. If we set quickly... And then... No, we'll dump all of the food out of you. And then hopefully people will sort that out. Right. There is someone sat in the shuttle here. Dylan is ready to go. Okay, Ogier is no longer wandering in sadness. Ogier, get in the shuttle. Drake, get in the shuttle. Shuttle. Launch. Okay, this is working. This is quite cool. Rusmac and Caleb are going to be less happy about the current things going on. You know what? Let's move them downstairs. Pick up. I don't know whether you can pick up all of it. No, apparently not. That's fine. Rusmac, you are going to be fine. Pick up all. Pick up all. Can you pick up all before the bloody crow eats it? And then if we tell you to go down there too. Right. FailRace and Bumpy are both awake and... Or didn't go to bed. I don't know. Right, let's go send me over there. I mean, we might as well claim these beds. We've got slightly more than 6 people around. Ooh, that looks important. I mean, it's helpful. Expand the zone. Store the guff here. And I guess, yeah, just tidy up the area. Apollo 13 is ready to launch again, is being refueled. I've decided to take that bed there, because why not? Bumpy need a sleep yet? No, right. Everyone's asleep. Everyone's asleep. Everyone's fine down here. One thing we will probably do... Actually, Bumpy, you're moving the medicine and then having the food. Bumpy, if you can go... Because I do need that uninstalled. Oh, you're not assigned to construction. Get down there, go to bed. Who is assigned to construction from this lot? Right, okay, I'll do that tomorrow morning. How quickly they lose like the recreation. Like, I do understand. Yes, of course, you're going to want some recreation. But when you're on a mission like this, surely it should be able to be suspended for a couple of days. Like, it would be slightly less important for a couple of days, just while you do a mission. Alright, let's go see what's around. We will take a minute. There's another hacked door that needs hacking in there. Another fortified... Sorry, there's more doors that need hacking, basically. We could send more, but I don't want to send too many people with... Do you have food? Oh, you have a load of food on you, right. Drop all your food. And then... Yeah, haul that to the storage area. Good stuff. Yeah, I'll probably try and shoot through these, but there's 6,000 health. That's not going to happen. We'll let people rest. But while we're away, the main colony is doing good. We could send in another couple of scientists. Do we have any other good soldiers with intellectual? Gadrius? You might... Are you a night owl? You are. Okay. Jet. Okay, we'll send in Jet If you're sending Jet and Bow, that's probably not a bad idea. Did we ever take Drake out of this? Okay, Drake could climb out of there on their own. That's fine. Yeah, if we can send them Jet into the shuttle. Do we have any wood for torches? We can probably get some. There's not very much on the surface, but we could probably get, some of them. You pick up that. You pick up. No, not on the pack animal. Oh dear, pick up. Oh, you can't pick up as much as I'd want. Oh, Caleb. You've just blurted out all of your inventory. Okay, right. Pick up them. Pick up that. And then down there. Okay, that door there got opened. So let's send Soldier Squad over here to investigate. Nothing. Absolutely bugger all. There's a toilet. Cool. I'm going to guess, judging by the red light, I'm going to guess this room down the bottom is quite important. Oh, I didn't realise, Tommy didn't realise you were awake. Caleb's come down here. Blop, blop, blop. All of that stuff out. Now, over here, is this shuttle? Okay, Jet's there. Bo's going to get there. We're just going to shout at people. Drake, you can pilot. Could send wood to the shuttle. I think we've got enough just to make the really most basic of crap that we need. This. Okay, can we install this anywhere in one of these rooms? Sure, we'll install it there and just get rid of that. Right. Bumpy is still asleep at the moment. Firebird, come this way. Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, there is another door down here to investigate. What is this? Mining skill book. Well, sure, I guess, why not? Is everyone in the shuttle? Are we good to send the shuttle? Contents. Jet, Drake, Bow. Okay. Launch. Sure, might as well land here. Yeah, mining skill is the kind of skill we don't really need to improve on. But, what can we do? So, the shuttle has arrived. What we will do... Okay, Jet. Pick up all of that. Bow. Pick up all of that. Do we actually need anything else here? I don't think so. I think we're okay for everything. What I might do... Eve is shouting away in the background. Right, if we undraft you two... Drake, I reckon... Oh, okay, it's got to cool down for a little bit longer. That's fine. Let's go back underground while they just neaten things. Actually, who picked up the wood? Was it Jet? Okay, right. Jet, you can go downstairs. Right. Jet. You're doing that. If we then do drop that there, and then we... It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but it'll make this a whole lot nicer for those inside. Okay, and now, by the looks of it, FailRace over here, Bumpy, with me, and whichever soldier's got a better gun, but let's bring... Okay, surely this has got to be the last room. So that can go back to base. It can just bugger off. Now, down here. There's nothing. I'm really confused. So we're trying to find this, like... Have I missed... Right. Have I missed the thing that I'm looking for? I'm looking for like a grav core. Have I missed something? Or is it just there's like 3 of these bunkers and it's in one of them? I'm guessing it's that option. Can't see anywhere else to go from here. That's fine. Doesn't look like there's anything worth stealing. I mean, if there's something inside these fortified walls, I'm not getting it. Because I've got nothing that's going to do anywhere near enough damage to punch through. So, I guess for now, we sort of undraft this lot. Firebird. So this will be our base of operations. Jet, did you drop the... someone's put all the stuff there. Okay, Caleb's going to build it. So while Tommy has a nap, if we go back up to the surface, Firebird, you can do that. Bo, do you reckon... Right, okay, so let's load all of these into that tank. Okay, right. Yes, for now, Bo, you can go down there. I've just got to keep an eye on if anything goes wrong up here. I mean, we're gonna hope that we don't need to go into the third one. Oh, God's sake, kangaroo! What's gone on here? Longbow called kangaroo a demon. Well, okay. This drove kangaroo into a rage. Maybe don't go calling people demons. I'm just very alarmed suddenly at my food situation here. I do think we're going to have to, for now, stop that. I guess it is getting close to a harvesting time. That's probably why we're a little low on food currently. Christ, we are low on food. Been so busy with this mission. Poor Honda with their dementia. Did we claim all of these beds in here? We did. Right, so if we do, you know, just basic clear out these rooms. So characters are happier with their living situation. That would be good. Firebird. I mean, what if your gear is wrecked? Oh, trousers. Well, that's frustrating. Okay, Firebird's failed the hacking. How far is it along? Oh, bloody hell. I mean, you might as well just go down there. It is slightly better down in the down in the cave. Ooh, what about? Ah, that is. Take that back. Okay. who is let's say who is assigned? Is there anyone here who is actually good with the plants? Tommy's about the only one that would probably be worthwhile. Because then we can get a little bit more illumination going on in our setup. Okay. It's not much, but we don't need a crazy amount of wood to get the torches going. We could ferry it in on the shuttle, but you know. That's not actually going to be enough. Damn it, I was hoping they were going to get a bit more from that than we did. So, if we want... let's say another torch in there. Someone can build it. Okay, I mean, it's kind of like a nice enough area, this. It is not, by any stretch of the imagination, amazing for our soldiers here, but it's better than nothing. It's kind of annoying. We can't really do much more, like, in terms of hacking until... Well, I say that actually, no, you know what, hold on. Right. Rasmac and Tommy, what we're going to go do... Seeing as there's literally nothing else for us to do at the moment. You two... Why is there so much wood there? I don't know. You lot. Go over there. We might as well... Oh, bloody... All the fights are going on. Matthew compared Drake to a bandit. It's Drove Drake into a rage. For God's sake. I mean, at least they've stopped fighting now. Is that going to be at an angle? Yep. It's going to be at an angle that is more than effective enough to eliminate these. This gunner crew much better. I don't even know if these turrets work. It doesn't look like they are functioning, but I'm also simply not going to risk it. There's no reason for me to risk this in the slightest, so I'm just going to plink them. Right, so we will turn that off and unload those two. You can do that. I mean, you can have some food. And then I say you can go back down here. I'm just going to have to keep an eye on them and make sure Tommy doesn't, like, pass out or something. And yeah, I can kind of just alternate with who's doing what. It's a very easy away mission compared to a lot of these. It's just, this is an easy away mission. We've just got to be prepared in different ways, which is fine enough. Right, so that one there can be hacked. Firebird, you've got enough energy to go do this. We will try and have people. Okay, no, I take it back. You do not have enough energy to go do this. It's immediate to sleep. Yeah, when someone wakes up... You fell asleep the second you went outside. Why have you gone down here and... Oh, God knows. Oh, is Drake still in the shuttle? Probably, yes. No, wait, the people pop out of it the second they... when they land, so they do normally... Of course he's not in the shuttle, because they were in a fight, weren't they? Alright. Tommy, I'm going to say... You can hop back into there and head back over here. I don't know what it is with characters that are just randomly falling down. Who is... Okay, right, Jet. You are awake. Bo, you are also going to be more than well enough awake. Jet. Go to that one. Bo. Get in there. We will take the tank over there. Ooh, growth moment. Sweet Sunny D. It's growing up. Old enough to do Welsh. Welsh they won't, but increase their passion for... crafting is probably good. Plants is probably good, because we needed farmers. So let's do that. Select a trait. Great memory, jealous, delicate, trigger happy. I mean, that seems like a positive. All the others... Well, that seems okay. That's bad. That's bad. Great memory is a given, really. So yeah, Jet's hacking speed 88%. Not as good as Tommy, but good enough. Bo will also be not too bad. Off you go. Well, Bo, that was rubbish. Never mind. It's the worst. It's the worst hacking I've ever seen. 10 out of 10 Muppet right there. Amazing stuff. But why are you trying to unload your... What is in your inventory? Medicine. I don't understand why you're trying to unload your inventory there, but once you're down here where you could unload, well, maybe we just drop your inventory on the floor. Then you will go sort it. There was, if you go back up there, hold on. If you want to pick up all of that, pick up all of that, drop down there, drop, and then you can carry that around, and then what we can do is try and illuminate this room as well. I mean, I'm just trying to make everyone happy, you know. Keep the rooms nice. Jet, how are you doing? Slowly, we're getting there. Yeah, it is just a little bit of a faff. I don't know if I have a... Why is there slime on the floor, Tommy? Or in fact, even me. You know what? Me, go clean the barracks. Yeah, I'm sitting here like, is there a way to keep these characters happy on these missions without shipping vast amounts of stuff? I guess the plus point is, right, so because they're not very... No one's well off, because, you know, they're in the middle of nowhere. Their low expectations do keep them from going insane, which is good. Jet's doing a great job of hacking this one. Like, I would have thought, right, I'm going to sound a little bit mad, but I would have thought that having been trapped in the base for literally years, barely ever going out, I would have thought they would have been excited on one of these adventures to be out of the base. I admit this is not the nicest place they could ever be, but like, there's the, we're in a new place, we've left the base, surprisingly nice, sort of thing. But no, they miss the comforts of home immediately. What can you do? What can you do? How are we going, Jet? It's going all right. I do need to keep an eye on the main base and not get too carried away with the new base. As I said, we are having food issues, and I should keep an eye on and make sure that we Okay, well, the food is starting to come in. It's a world trader. That's fine. We've got enough of stuff, really. Great Dane eating some berries and a husky eating some beets. But there we have it. Oh, Caleb, thank you for the bits. So there's a modded trait for that. It's a pain because they get a -6 debuff if they go too long without leaving the base. Yeah, I feel like it would be annoying to have them have to leave the base without a massive debuff. I could understand it a little bit from like a psychological standpoint. However, it would be fun if there was a some sort of just, you know, little bonus for going on an away mission, perhaps. Firebird is pretty unhappy. As is fair. I mean, yeah, there are rotting corpses. I don't really have, like... I don't really have a way to deal with them here. Like... What could I... What? Wait, actually, hold on. If we just don't go... Any of the door... There's no reason to go through these doors. So if we just tell them don't go through the doors where there are dead bodies... like, they only need access to these 4 rooms. There's no harm going up there, but, you know... Yeah, okay, that works. That stops them. Jet, how's the hacking going? Damn, Jet has done well. You are going to need some food in a minute. There's no point locking this room because they can't get into it. Because they can't go through that door into it. They can't go through that door into it. So, yeah, they're fine. I kind of want to let Jet do this hack, seeing as they've worked. Jet, okay, they have done very well. Jet, good stuff, my friend. Right, in fact, you know what? You can go take that package survival meal. Right, soldiers who are awake. Bumpy, let's go. Me, let's go. Rustmac, let's go. Firebird, let's go. Tommy. I mean, I do think Tommy will be a bit useless in this. I mean, Bowie's a soldier as well. Right. Okay, you lot. Draft. Oh, well. I dropped my table, but never mind. Ooh. Well, this room looks weird. Right, Firebird. You work on hacking that one. So you lot there. I will poke the door open. Damn it, needs more hacking. Just realised there's a turret there. Okay, so those... Well, okay, there is a turret, but these don't actually do anything. The fact that there can be turrets concern me. Right, bow. God, I am... Like, the hopping in between everywhere is kind of nuts. Right, bow. Time to hack a door. We will send melee soldiers in first. Right, Rustmac can go in there. Bumpy, go down there. Tommy, pick up the meals. Oh, I forgot Tommy's here. You can hack that one. Okay, the hacking the doors actually helps with giving them intellectual as well. Ancient security terminal. They feel important. It feels like something we should probably hack. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's helpful. Right. Oh, okay, that moves and chases us. Ow. Right, that... Didn't know what that did. Ow. Evac. That's pretty... Okay, that's not the worst thing that's happened, but... who is a good doctor here with the people that's left? I don't know if anybody is great. Oh, okay, Rusmac, you can go with them. Right, Bumpy was going to go and poke their head in there. Nothing. Bo... You can come through here. Oh, okay. We didn't... Okay, there's some Gravelite panels which we do want. Okay, right. Bumpy, keep going. This is just another food storage. How do we deal with a hunter traps? Do we just shoot them from range? Is that how you deal with them? Does anybody know? I'm going to try and not poke that one just yet while I figure out how to fix it. Right. If we... okay, you've got 11 hours. Get you down there and there is medicine. Right. If we just set that one there as medical. Rusmac. You prioritise tending. You can launch. So, like, I'm going to prioritise tending first, just to stop the bleeding, but we will ship them back just to be safe. Right. They're doing their thing. This lot here can head up. Okay, right, you can't hack that. I guess... Right, you can keep moving this way. Data. Ogia. Fix that. God, these reactors just breaking down are very, very frustrating. Right, Mickey's come here. That's got like an hour to go. Actually, you know what? Right, uninstall. I wonder if... okay, well you want to eat, that's fine. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, these people. Do my head in. Right, you Muppets. Peter insulted Gower's culture. Firebird. So I'm trying to deal with everything, and it just means that some people are just standing around for a while. Okay, that's just food. Okay, everybody here, exit. So we've got to take out the trap. Oh, we've got to have to. We'll send everyone home, and then take the trap down next time. So everyone down here undraft. They're fine, so I'm fine. Exit the stockpile. Up here. Can you... And then... I say load... Okay, then just pick up that. Might as well take it. Get in the shuttle. launch this home. And that can say crash land there. Right, that's off. One melee fighter down, but it was important. Is everybody who needed to eat eaten? I don't know whether... I mean, relatively. Firebird's the one that's unhappy, but they're being... I say they are cheering up. Okay, so I've popped out of there. I'm injured, but heading to unload inventory, and that will be fine. Just seen the time. Right. Okay, I'm kind of liking this. It's a little bit of a faff. It's a little bit of a faff, but it is an interesting... It feels like maybe it only really needed one of these rooms for this to be an interesting mission. 3 just seems a lot of... There's a lot of... what's the word for it? Micromanaging, I think, going on here, which is not inherently the worst, but it's not quite the Rimworld way. It's not what makes Rimworld great, micromanaging all of this sort of stuff. So, yeah. This is more fun than I thought it was going to be, these kind of missions. I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying this more than some of the aspects of the horror one, which I've immediately forgotten. What the bloody hell was it called? Anomaly. There we go. Yeah, I kind of like the idea. I kind of like the idea of having to set up like a temporary camp and all of that. That's kind of fun, and having all of these convoys. The bit that's just like... It is just, there's a lot of busy work. There's a lot of busy work going on here. But it's interesting busy work. At least it's something a little bit different. We're keeping everyone alive. We're exploring these bases. Completing the bits that we need to do, and I am pleased that our little setup with tanks and the shuttle is working well. Now, I was expecting this to be a facility that we had to assault with the tanks. Otherwise, we could probably just use the shuttle to ferry stuff over back and forth rather than using the tanks. But yeah, so far, this big underground facility, we are... Yeah, exploring, we are surviving, we are keeping everyone relatively happy. So there you go. That is going to be it for this evening's stream. I do hope you have enjoyed this session. It has been good fun. I have enjoyed it, at least. Yeah, we will continue on more of these missions, I think. The tanks will hopefully be more useful next time. I have largely forgotten about the main base for the last hour, at least. But yeah, we are ticking along very nicely with our colony, and everybody is chilling in the ship. Why is... because I guess their bed got reset. Ogier wants to sleep in the spaceship. What can you do? What can you do? I'm going to shout at Ogier and tell him to... get back over here. That, though, is going to be it for this evening's streams. I do thank you all very much for watching. A massive thank you to those of you who donated, those of you who subscribed. Subscribe in particular, if you are still watching. Thank you so much for your incredibly, incredibly generous donation. And, yeah, I will be back. I'll be back on Saturday for... I'm not going to be around for Friday. I'll be back on Saturday for the next stream. I will say there is a small chance that might be a slight bit later with the Saturday stream. Shouldn't be, but I will say just in case, we've probably been forgotten by that point. But yeah, there is a small chance that the Saturday stream will start 5-10 minutes late. But we will have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. As said, of course, thank you all very much for watching, for spending your evening here with us on the wonderful Rimworld. Until next time, goodbye.